not to be confused with bass player Tony LevinTony Levin, 30 January 1943 – February 2011, was an English jazz drummer. Levin played at Ronnie Scott's Jazz Club in the 1960s with artists including Joe Harriott, Al Cohn, Harry Sweets Edison, Zoot Sims, and Toots Thielemanns. Levin was born in Much Wenlock, Shropshire, where his family had been evacuated in the Second World War. They subsequently returned to Birmingham, where as a teenager Levin taught himself to play the drums and began an involvement with the jazz scene. His first major position came when he joined Tubby Hayes Quartet, 1965-9. He worked with numerous groups and artists, including the Alan Skidmore Quintet, 1969, Humphrey Lyttelton Band, 1969, John Taylor, 1970s, Ian Carr's Nucleus, 1970s, Stan Sulzmann Quartet, Gordon Beck's Gyroscope, duo with John Surman, 1976, European Jazz Ensemble, Third Eye, 1979, Rob Van Den Broek, 1982, Philippe Aerts Trio and Quartet, 1990s, Sophia Domancich Trio, with Paul Rogers, double bass, 1991-2000. Philippe Aerts Trio and Quartet, 2000s. From 1980, Levin worked extensively with saxophonist Paul Dunmill, including as a member of the Free Jazz Quartet Musician, also with Paul Rogers, double bass, and Keith Tippett, piano. In 1994, Levin released his solo album Spiritual Empathy, again with Dunmill on saxophones. In 2006 he played a trio gig with Dunmill and Rogers featuring Ellery Eskelin, Ray Anderson, Tony Malaby as guests at John Zorn's The Stone and Nick. He later recorded with Dunmill with his son Miles Levin on drums. Levin ran his own monthly club in Birmingham and often performed duets with Paul Dunmill and guest musicians. References. External links. Tony Levin's website. Tony Levin discography at Discogs. Musical calendar entry for Tony Levin. Photos. Tony Levin's 70th birthday tour with musician. Tony Levin's Jazz Club night at the Patrick Cavanagh's, Birmingham.